What's up everybody? Today I am very excited. I have this Redmi K50 Pro. This one comes with MediaTek 9000 SoC. Yeah, this one is so special because this one is so very affordable, and from the spec, this one is one of the best. At the beginning, let us check the specification of this smartphone. I have already mentioned MediaTek 9000 SoC. You can select between 8 or 12 GB of RAM, and there are three options for storage: 128 GB, 256 GB or 512 GB. All of the storage is UFS 3.1, so it's very fast. What about the rear camera setup? There are three sensors. The main sensor is a 108 megapixel Samsung ISOCELL HM2, and most importantly, that one is tagged to a OIS. There is optical image stabilization. There is a 8 megapixel sensor for ultra wide photos and a 2 megapixel sensor for macro photos. Look at this one says 2K. Yeah, this one comes with a 6.67 inch OLED panel, a WQHD plus panel. It's a 2K panel, 1440p resolution is there. This one offers stereo sound, comes with a 120 watt fast charger. In front, this one is protected by Gorilla Glass Victus. Oh, yeah, this one also comes with IP53 splash and dust resistance. So from the specification, this one is comparable to any other flagship smartphones. But what about the price? Yeah, the base variant 8 plus 128 GB variant costs only $475 US. Actually in China this one costs 2,999 RMB, which is approximately equivalent to 36,000 Indian rupees, 25,000 Filipino peso and 41,000 Bangladeshi taka. Definitely, pricing is very cheap. Oh, I'm so excited. Well, let's start from the unboxing. Typical Redmi packaging, nothing premium. After removing the top lid, there is another small envelope type of box waiting for you. Inside that, you will get a quick start guide, warranty paper, SIM ejector tool and a TPU silicone protective case. A transparent case, nothing fancy. Let's put the phone aside for a while. Underneath the phone, you will get a 120 watt charger. This is not the same gun charger that Redmi offers inside the box of Redmi K50 Gaming AMG Special Edition. It's a bit bigger and heavier, but it's okay, it's a 120 watt charger. Redmi has also provided a USB-A to USB-C charging cable, a premium quality charging cable. Okay, now it's time to move everything aside and unwrap this new beast, Redmi K50 Pro. This is Redmi K50 Pro. I am a bit confused whether I should tag it as a premium mid-range or a budget flagship smartphone. In hand, it definitely feels premium, but the rear design is so generic and it looks very ordinary. This anti-glare matte finish is like aesthetic. There is nothing special about this design, but it looks nice. Side by side with K50 Gaming Edition, I must say K50 Gaming Edition gives much more premium feelings. It has that posh and elite vibe, while Redmi K50 Pro feels like a mid-range. I think this K50 Pro is lighter than K50 Gaming Edition. Okay, K50 Gaming Edition is 210 grams and K50 Pro is only 201 grams. The difference is not that huge, but in real life K50 Pro feels so very light. I think the difference is mainly due to aluminum frame in K50 Gaming Edition and plastic frame in K50 Pro. If you are wondering about the front, yeah, display panel is protected by Corning Gorilla Glass Victus. Unlike Redmi K50 Gaming Edition, Redmi K50 Pro has all of its buttons on the right side. Fingerprint is side mounted and integrated into the power button. Volume rockers are also located on the right side. That means there is nothing on the left side. On top, you will notice a secondary noise cancellation microphone, IR blaster and speaker cutout for proper stereo sound. At the bottom there is a cutout for speaker, a primary microphone, USB-C port and SIM tray. This is a dual SIM compact SIM tray, so you cannot expand your storage. Even if I love to use my smartphones either with a premium protective case or without any protective case, I think I have to choose the third option, that is to use the provided TPU silicone protective case. Here is our Redmi K50 Pro with the provided protective case. My true opinion is the protective case makes the phone look like a cheap budget smartphone. One more time, design wise there is nothing attractive and I am not impressed. But if you consider the price and track record of Redmi, this one looks a bit gorgeous than those other Note series smartphones. Redmi K50 Pro comes with a 5000 mAh battery and a 120 watt fast charger. Redmi K50 Pro took 20 minutes to get from 0 to 100%, but even if it was showing 100% charged, it was getting charged for another 3 minutes and then it has got fully charged after 23 minutes. Redmi K50 Pro took only 4 minutes to get to 25% and then it took another 5 minutes to get to 50%. For a 5000 mAh battery, this is fast enough. I have managed to squeeze up to 7 hours of screen on time, but depending on your display settings, it will vary. On 1440p resolution with 120Hz refresh rate, battery will get drained way faster than 1080p resolution with 60Hz refresh rate. Battery life also depends on your usage pattern. Altogether, Redmi K50 Pro has provided me 20 to 25 minutes of extra screen on time over Redmi K50 Gaming Edition with the same usage pattern. This is great considering K50 Pro comes with a WQHD Plus display panel while K50 Gaming Edition got a 1080p FHD Plus display panel. Talking about display panel, let's check the display panel quality. 6.67-inch OLED panel, it's slightly smaller than Xiaomi 12 Pro, but as per specifications, Redmi K50 Pro has higher pixel per inch density. White is very bright, black is truly dark, colors are vivid and vibrant. I will run the same 4K video in 1440p on both the Redmi K50 Gaming Edition and Redmi K50 Pro. You can check by yourself. Personally, I like this display panel. Considering the price of this Redmi K50 Pro, performance of this display panel is amazing. 1440p panel with 120Hz refresh rate offers a snappy and buttery smooth user experience. Now it's time for Antutu benchmark. We will run Antutu benchmark a few times to check whether there is any thermal throttling or not. You can see both the phones are fully charged and Redmi K50 Pro is a bit cooler than Redmi K50 Gaming Edition in ambient room temperature. Let's run Antutu benchmark and check whether we can get that 1 million score or not. I personally do not prefer Antutu benchmark. I prefer 3DMark the Gamer's benchmark more, and we will also run that after this Antutu test. Okay, after the first run, yeah, Redmi K50 Gaming Edition has got a better score, 967,000, while Redmi K50 Pro has managed to get 946,000. Redmi K50 Pro is already doing great. Without wasting any more time, let's run again. Let's see whether there is any thermal throttling or not. Wow, the scores are giving me mixed feelings. Redmi K50 Gaming Edition has got 916,000 while Redmi K50 Pro almost has no change in score. It has got 937,000. There is minimum difference between the first and the second run scores. This clearly shows there is no such thermal throttling. Look at this. Redmi K50 Gaming Edition has even failed to run Antutu 3 times in a row. It has declined to run Antutu after the second run. It is overheated. Okay. On the other hand, Redmi K50 Pro has finished Antutu for the third time and there is almost no throttling. I am amazed, I am surprised, I am excited and I am happy. Kudos to MediaTek, kudos to Redmi. At this price point, this is the most consistent performer in Antutu benchmark. Maybe I should say Redmi K50 Pro is the most consistent performer in any price segment. After Antutu benchmark, I have given enough time to these smartphones so that these phones can get back to normal temperature. Now we are gonna run 3DMark. This test is nightmare for any smartphone. Wildlife Extreme Stress Test. There are 20 loops. It takes about 20 minutes to finish and provides a lot of useful and correct information. Okay, cool. K50 Gaming Edition has failed to finish the test due to overheating. Let's see what happens to Redmi K50 Pro. Redmi K50 Pro with Dimensity 9000 has got 2302 in first loop and it has managed to get 2106 in loop number 16. I have never seen such a balanced and steady performance. Even if it got dropped in loop number 17 and 18, Redmi K50 Pro has bounced back in loop number 19 with a score of 2105. Redmi deserves a standing ovation. This is out of the world performance. Redmi K50 Pro, like many other new Xiaomi and Redmi smartphones, comes with MIUI 13 and Android 12 out of the box. I think Android 12 is the standard for any mid-range or flagship of 2022. All the standard features are there. There is no difference between K50 Pro and K50 Gaming Edition in OS and UI. Even the special features are the same. The same fingerprint sensor, it's the same feelings. There is no such difference in real-life usage. It's easy to enroll fingerprint, it's the same process and both works perfectly well. But I need to mention haptic motor inside Redmi K50 Gaming Edition is a better one and provides stronger and better haptic feedback. Time to evaluate gaming performance. The truth is, in real life, Redmi K50 Pro gaming performance is better than Redmi K50 Gaming Edition. Other than those two fancy shoulder triggers or gaming buttons, there is a third microphone on Redmi K50 Gaming Edition, but other than those things, there is almost no advantage in Redmi K50 Gaming Edition. Redmi K50 Pro has performed very well, especially while playing graphics intensive games for a longer period of time. It has provided steady frame rate and I have never felt any thermal throttling. I repeat, Redmi K50 Pro offers buttery smooth gaming experience and the display panel of K50 Pro is so very amazing. Altogether, playing games on this Redmi K50 Pro is really much more fun and comforting. This is the segment where Redmi have never tried to surpass Xiaomi, but I am truly surprised to see that they have offered OIS for the main sensor. And Redmi K50 Pro camera performance is better than Xiaomi 11T Pro. 108 megapixel Samsung ISOCELL HM2, 8 megapixel Samsung 4H7, 2 megapixel Galaxy Core 2M1. That's the rear camera setup, and the selfie sensor of Redmi K50 Pro is a 20 megapixel Sony IMX596. I have done a separate camera comparison video. If you want, you can check that video. Cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my fucking mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase them? Okay, it's time to check the stereo speaker performance of this Redmi K50 Pro, and I have compared this one with Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra because stereo speaker performance of Redmi K50 Pro is really very good.
After her there ain't no coming down. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me. Turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a
Well, it's time for verdict. This one is Redmi K50 Pro and this one is Redmi K50 Gaming Edition. This is AMG Edition and this one costs a lot. Really, this one costs a lot. I'm so unhappy that I have spent so much money on that Redmi K50 Gaming Edition, AMG Edition, because this one costs only 475 US dollars. Yeah, in China it's 2,999 RMB, and this one performs like a beast. I mean, gaming performance of this one is really comparable to Red Magic 7 or any other super flagship gaming smartphones. Also, camera performance isn't that bad. This one comes with 108 megapixel Samsung ISOCELL HM2 and that one comes with optical image stabilization. Display, yeah, a 2K WQHD plus display panel, a very good display panel. Sometimes I feel this one is one of the best in its class. Truly, I'm speechless. Both MediaTek and Redmi, they deserve an award, standing ovation. And my final verdict is this one offers the best bang for your buck. Well, if you have liked this video, then please don't forget to click on the like button, and if you have loved this video, if you want to watch more videos like this, if you want to watch more videos about this Redmi K50 Pro, I also have Redmi K50, Realme GT Neo 3. I'm gonna do camera comparison, performance comparison, speed test, benchmarks, a lot of tests. So if you want to watch those videos, please subscribe to this channel. Subscription button is over there. On YouTube, subscription is for free. Share the love.
done chasing. Got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase them? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this.